First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
There'll be runs here. He was quick onto that in the infield. That looks gone.
Buckler coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Buttler ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. No. Terrible shot. Buttler taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. They'll get at least one here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch.
Wietzka coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Going with pace now. Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Big edge. Where's that going? This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Hunt, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Gone, caught.
Moore, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Gretzky, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Misses everything.
Nice.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Nicely played. Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the over. The score is now 21-4.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Stunning shot, fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Poor shot, really lucky. Too full, punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Flintoff, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that's just too full. Gretzky makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Going down leg, and that is not out.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though. McGrath coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. India with a massive shout. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Sangha, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Needs a dot ball.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Hit that hard and fast. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
Absolute dominance. They kept going and going in that power play. At this rate, the records will drop in no time. A few moves made in the field.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Late cut, straight to the fielder. And a fine catch at second. Flintoff read it beautifully.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
McGrath with a huge appeal. Big appeal. This could be out. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Yadav, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. There'll be runs here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There could be a couple if they hustle. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now on 19 for 8.
Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
No. Terrible shot. The bowler looks really confident. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Shot, should be runs here. That was just a pour over, gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Singh, the spinner, coming into the attack. Good shot, a beauty. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. Nicely played.
Yes.
That's a solid shot. That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Great shot.
Yes.
At least one on offer.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now on 113 for 8.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Middled that one. Great timing. in with a huge appeal.
Yes.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Absolutely middled that. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your leak runs like that.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Out. That's a special catch.
Stark, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shot, should be runs here. Shot, at least two on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 14th over. The batting team are now 122 for 9.
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.